Look who I found, the one and only Joe Castello, WFO Radio, NHRA. Joe, here we are on the brink of another NHRA Pro Stock Motorcycle season. A lot of off-season news. Reminds me of the old days because the V-Twins were so dominant the last 15, 20 years. Well, now here comes the Suzukis again. Eddie Krawick back on a Suzuki. Matt Smith, so he says he's got both, and he'll bring out whatever is quicker. My question to you, are we going to see Matt Smith win a 6th title, or is it time for somebody else to step up?
Watch out.
What is
This is one of the great outtakes. No,
what are we doing?
This, Jack. So above us.
Did we get urinated on?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I hope.
No, a guy just spilled his beer. Here at Wild Horse Pass, there are wooden slats, and a guy just kind of poured out his beer right on the top of us. You got to use this now. No second takes.
No, we're in. Wow.
Matt Smith.
As soon as
I'm not ready to give the championship to Matt Smith just yet because of players out there. The way we saw like Angel run last year, she's going to be back looking for more, going to be comfortable on the bike. Andrew kind of moving into that full-time crew chief role. Eddie is a killer, obviously. Steve Johnson, what do you have to do before you win one? You got to come close and lose one. And I think he learned a lot from that. And with Matt, kind of doing the Ricky Smith Pro Mod move. Like, am I going to be nitrous? Am I going to be turbo? Like, now there's kind of two choices. Sometimes you can get lost in that. Like, maybe he'll not want to go through a learning curve and he'll retreat to what he's comfortable with, the Red Rocket, all that stuff. Or maybe not. Maybe he's going to get on it and kill it right away, Matt Smith style. We just don't know. But that's what's interesting to me. So to me, it's wide open. And I'm excited. Like, let's get going. Can't wait to see you guys in the Pro Stock Motorcycle category.
It's going to be a great season. A lot of interesting storylines. You know, Steve, a veteran, Steve Johnson, he was so cool and confident. I remember watching him in Las Vegas last year, and I'm like, man, this guy has it. I got to admit, when I saw Steve in Pomona, I could tell there were some jitters, there was some anxiety, and George Bryce said it best. He said, Steve's a veteran. He was a rookie going for his championship.
Yes.
It's the first time he's ever been in the championship hunt. So you wonder if maybe a year of that under his belt is going to put him in a better position this year.
Well, and that's the thing. That's not racing. That's sports, right? You got to get an experience. Whatever the experience is, you have to go through it. Don't get me wrong. Some people go out there in their first run, they win it, and who knows. But Steve now has that experience. He's learned from it, and we'll see how he applies it. And judging by Steve Johnson, the way he's handled the past couple of seasons, he's elevated. He continues to elevate. Maybe he'll elevate even more. He's got a fast motorcycle. Last year with all the crazy stuff, by the way, with Jock, he had a problem in the car, tow vehicle. They were kind of down a man, if you will. They're going to have a good run at it. But
no
again, Gainesville, you win that one at all just by itself, it's worth it. Like the Gator Nationals is as big as they get.
No doubt. Another veteran who was very close last year. It'd be another great story. Could you imagine if Angel Sampé is able to win championship number 4?
Yes.
She's going to be in the mix.
And judging by her Instagram feed, she's working out.
Oh, yeah, always working out.
Taking it very seriously, and that's what I like to see. Everybody, this is major league sports. You don't get this opportunity all the time. You've got to make the most of it 100%. And Angel clearly is. But again, stacked field, Pro Stock Motorcycle. I loved last year. My favorite part of last year is seeing 200 come up on the board more often than ever before. That is part of, like, you see a 200, that's a big deal, that's a fast run. We needed that for so long, and I think it has increased the interest in the category. Maybe 202 would happen a little more often.
That's right. It's going to be an exciting year. All the players are back. Angie Smith, Gianna is getting healthy. We got an update on that. Thanks to you for asking the question. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait for Gainesville. And my last question, do you harbor any resentment towards Flyin Ryan Oehler? After you and I are talking, he might not have given us enough test laps in the car, may not have given us correct instructions on how to launch the car and the Pro versus Joe thing. Or is Flyin Ryan just, are you guys cool again and you're going to wish him to win a championship?
Okay, so what is happening for everybody at home watching is, like, the more time that goes by, the more information comes out about the Joe versus Pro event. We had a great time, but now we have exchanged information, and it's like, oh, really? Okay. Here's the deal. One time run was definitely not enough. For all you kids out there, if anybody ever challenges you to a race, you have to ask for at least 4 time runs, especially if they own the car and rent the track. That's just a little advice from your Uncle Joe right here. Then next time, I'll be ready. Flyin Ryan and I are cool in the gang. I love the guy. He did a great job. I was happy to be invited to do that. It was so much fun. But when I was on the plane home, because I flew from Miami to Tampa, I needed segments. That's a different story. I was like, I really kind of got taken there. I should have staged last. I staged first. I should have done this. I did that. One time run, I was being so, like, just wanting to be a part of it, right? I didn't dig in a little bit. I should have fought first. I don't want to fight the guy and he was great, by the way. This is just me internally. I could have done better. I could have done more. He has offered a rematch.
Oh, I'll be there for it.
He has offered a rematch. We're going to do it again. The Tampa Bay Race Rentals. He's doing such a great job. We all had so much fun.
That's right.
And if I have that much fun, losing is never okay, but it sure made it better. But next time, I feel like
we'll be ready.
We're
going to do a test day. We're going to figure it out. We're going to do a test day somewhere. So watch out, Flyin Ryan.
Absolutely, Ryan. But good luck this year.
Yes.
And that team, another team, we didn't mention him as one of the guys. I fully expect Flyin Ryan and those guys to go out and win a race or two at very least.
No doubt. And Chris Bostic was with us that day. So was David Barron. Everybody.
Totally seriously, Bostic.
He won
out there making hits.
Won it all.
Yeah.
Won everything.
Since you brought this up, not that I'm harboring any animosity or I've been thinking about it at all. I got there early in the morning. Who's on the track? Making hits. Bostic. Cars going around like laps. I thought it was a NASCAR race, right? Bostic. Making run after run after run. So I left. I had to go find out who won the deal. Bostic wins the deal. I wonder why. You make laps, you get better.
I love it. Thank you so much, Joe. I got to let you go here. Last thing I got to sneak in. Did you see Larry McBride go 572 on a shutoff? It was supposed to be a half-track shutoff. Goes 572, almost gives his poor brother a heart attack. He said it felt too good at Palm Beach. He had to hold it on about 900 feet and still had enough stopping
Guess
room.
where I saw the Spiderman do that?
Where's that?
Your website,
Oh, your
site. I saw that because
watching.
it scrolls through the feed. Nobody knows where Facebook, how they decide, but I've been engaged with your Facebook posts and whatnot, and so they come up all the time. Spiderman listens to WFO, which I'm super proud,
big fan,
and excited about it. And so, oh my God, West Palm, I live down there, and I thought about calling you, like, oh man, can I come up to the test? It just didn't work out for me, but I am so excited to see him out there. But I'm wondering, like, could we see him out here? Could we see him out here?
We've been working on it.
NHRA.
Do you know anybody at NHRA? Do you know any?
I can talk to somebody. I would love
you.
to see the Spider-Man out here.
Awesome.
That would be awesome. But yes, that was great coverage.
Yeah, I think we're close to making that happen. It was going to happen. Unfortunately, COVID had other plans. So Larry's health had other plans, but we need to get him in front of the big crowd out here because I think it's awesome what you guys do.
Now he's good. He's got like robot stuff in him. I don't know what he's doing, but he's back and just seeing him on track. So Larry, want to see you out here, man. Appreciate it. Love what you do. And I love what you do as well, Joe.
Thanks a lot. You as well. WFO Radio. We will see you in Gainesville, Joe. See you guys.
Gator Nationals.
Gator Nationals.